Hello, it's Diana Marchand from Raw Foods Made Simple. I like to help you make eating healthy simple and enjoyable. That's what I'm here to do. Now, it is fall. This is How To Thursday, by the way. What we're showing is how to sprout in a jar. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Also, I'm going to touch on alkaline, like how your body, like decrease inflammation in your body. A lot of inflammation is caused by, well, what we eat. There's so many other things too. There's stress, there's mindset, so your thoughts and belief can actually cause inflammation within your body too. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, I got a swollen joint or something like that. Low-grade inflammation that can be in your body, and that is when disease can set in, right? So there's certain elements that are set up in your body, and then all of a sudden you're exposed to something, or something is just too much, and that's when disease can set in. So what you want to do is prevent disease. You don't want to wait till the time when you have something and then you worry about what you can do about it, right? That's why I'm here, to help you prevent, to help you stay healthy, live healthy, be healthy, and enjoy your life and feel great while you're living, right? Be able to have your independence. So one thing about sprouts is that they're highly alkalizing. They're extremely nutritious. They're full of enzymes and proteins and minerals and vitamins and everything. They're live food, so they really contribute to our body. Our body easily assimilates all the nutrients in them. It doesn't require a lot of breaking down. So they're so good for our body, right? They're real live food. And they're raw. So nuts and seeds, when you cook them, of course, then you lose the nutrients. They become more acidic forming in the body, acid forming in the body. But they're high alkaline when you just sprout them. I'm going to attach another video onto this one that I've done on sprouting before. But I just wanted to show you because I started some sprouts. So this right here is my jar of sprouts. Now this is a small jar. You can use a big jar, the big quart jars, and then I have this sprouting lid that I bought at a health food store, and it's great, but it only fits on those big jars, and I just wanted to do a smaller batch of sprouts. So this is just a mesh thing, so something that has holes on it so that the water can come out, right? So this is the Mums has a whole bunch of different types of sprouting seeds, and you can read them and everything in the health food store. They're really cheap too to buy, like $3 to $2 or something. So they're really highly nutritious and super cheap. So great in the winter time when you don't have a lot of access to garden fresh veggies and greens, right? So I bought these. These ones are broccoli ones, which are highly, highly nutritious. So way more nutrition than actually broccoli. So you know how good that is. So what I did is you put the seeds in a jar. And then you add water, and then you let them soak for about, let's say, on average, 10 to 12 hours. Now, you can find sprouting charts on the internet or maybe in a book that tells you how long, kind of for each sprout. So then this has been soaking for 12 hours. So then what you do after the 12 hours is you would have a lid or something. You can pour it without the mesh, and you just pour water in. So I'm just pouring water. Filtered clean water, whatever, and then you just rinse, like swirl it around, and then it drains out because of the holes in the top, right? So then you just shake, 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 shake. And then I shake them down, get them away from the lid. So you can do that about twice. Then you're going to turn the jar at about 45-degree angle. I have a little thing that it sits in so that the water can drain out, but just make sure that this isn't loaded with seeds. Right? So then it's like this, and then you let that sit for 12 hours, which is called sprouting, right? So then it's going to sprout. Then after that, or you can rinse it twice a day, right? About every 6 hours, you would go and you would rinse, shake, shake, shake. So I kind of used to do, when I first woke up in the morning before work, I'd rinse them. Then when I got home from work, I'd rinse them, and then right before bed. So that's a good plan you can do. Don't forget about them. Make sure that you do all the rinsing. You don't want bacteria to grow and mold to grow in the sprouts, which it can, so you have to be very, very careful. And this has been sprouting for 2 days, so it's on its 3rd day. And it's going to just continue. And different seeds, you want the tails long, like these ones, broccoli ones, you can have the tails quite long. So that's what I'm waiting for. Mung bean sprouts are one of my favorites, and you see those in Chinese food sometimes. So those long white things, they're mung bean sprouts. You can sprout them yourself. I just buy organic mung beans, which are these. They look like little beads. They're green. They're hard as a rock. But again, you soak them, do the same process, and you're going to soak them, right? And then you're going to sprout them in a jar like this too. And you can let those tails grow quite long. They're so good. They're really good, even something that kids would like, because they have this watery, really fresh taste, whereas some other seeds do have a bit of a taste, right? After you sprout them and they're done, you're going to take them out of the jar, put them on a plate. This is what plate or cookie sheet. I put them on a paper towel or something to let the excess water drain. And then you can put them back in your fridge in a container, you know, even something like this with a lid lightly on it, or something with holes on it too. And you're just going to let it sit there. Once they sprouted, you just store it in your fridge, but you want to eat them in like a few days, right? Put them in salads, just eat them like that, whatever. Add them to smoothies or juices. Highly nutritious, very easy to make. And I just wanted to show you a few books that I have read over the years. And now, of course, there's thousands of books out there, right? But these are the ones I read. So I really wanted to share with you because people often want information. One of my favorite books that I've ever read because it's such an easy read, Eat to Live by Joel Fuhrman. This one is an easy read. It is so good. It even has some diagrams. It has lots of charts. He's done all the research. He's an MD. Believe me, there is research galore in this. It's not just anybody putting out a book talking about nutritional stuff. He makes it fun, he makes it easy to read, and he makes it where really you go, aha, big aha moments with this book. Great book. And then Rainbow Green Live Food Cuisine by Dr. Gabriel Cousens. Loves his sprouts too. He also goes through blood type here. He goes through fast oxidizers and slow oxidizers and Ayurvedic. So he really believes in a whole bunch of modalities and finding what works for you, just like I do. That's my whole belief. Not everybody's the same. The China Study, if you want to see a lot more research on a non-meat diet, vegetarian diet, and non-dairy diet. Anyways, this is an amazing, amazing book, and I'm sure you've heard of it. It's very written, it's statistics and stuff, so it's good to read, but you can also skim and you can find certain areas you want to read. You don't have to read it cover to cover, okay? It's not fiction. So like I said, it's a lot harder to read than Eat to Live, but this is an amazing book. You have to at least check this out. Another book that I read years ago, this is an older book already, it's called The pH Miracle by Dr. Young and his wife. Now, I don't really agree with all the recipes in this one at all, but I do agree with acidic and alkaline balance and really eating foods that are higher in alkaline, because disease really grows in an acidic environment. And so many people now eat such a high acidic diet with breads, with white pastas, with sugars, so processed food, all the gluten, all the dairy, all the meat, highly acidic. No wonder people are getting sick. No wonder cancer is the way it is. So just an interesting read. If you really need a kick in the butt to keep your diet healthy and to really understand the results of not being healthy and not keeping a higher alkaline diet, then these are some great resources for you. I highly recommend it, just in case you want a good read over the holidays. So that is my How To Thursday, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I want you to try making some sprouts. If you have any questions, email me, Diana at Raw Foods Made Simple, or of course refer to my blog, rawfoodsmadesimple.com. If you have any suggestions for How To Thursday, please make a comment under this video, whether you see it on YouTube or whatever. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you get these How To Thursdays every Thursday. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you soon.